What's going on, guys? The SSN back again with another video. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope that you're having a great day so far. Let's talk about the Xavien Howard contract situation. This is something that's swirling around Miami Dolphins news as of late. Obviously, with what Brian Flores said about Xavien Howard, a lot of people are talking about what's going to happen. Is he even going to be on the team? Are we going to restructure his deal again? Is he going to make more money? Is he just going to hold out until he does? A lot of questions, a lot of rumors, a lot of concerns. And I want to give you my quick thoughts on, what I feel about Xavien Howard potentially getting some more cash from the Dolphins. And of course, I want to know how you feel down below. So leave your comments, leave your concerns, leave your thoughts, all that stuff in the comment section. Let's go ahead and just get straight into this. So Xavien Howard last year made just over $13 million. So I think 13 and a quarter is what he made last year. It's quite a bit of money. All right, and Byron Jones, the guy who we brought in free agency, cornerback opposite of Xavien Howard, made about 11. So Xavien Howard made more than Byron Jones last year, but he is slated to make less than Byron Jones in the 2021 season. So with all of that, Xavien Howard's coming out and asking for more money. I deserve a bigger contract. He's the 6th highest paid cornerback in the league and had arguably the best year out of all cornerbacks last year. Probably should have been the defensive player of the year, all pro season, first cornerback since, the early 2010s to log 10 or more interceptions in a season. He was phenomenal. Last year, Xavien Howard was really, really solid. But there are a lot of factors that go into whether we should pay him or whether we should hold out on his contract, what we have now, or even potentially see him off the team due to, him demanding a trade or us just trying to trade him for as much value as possible. Now, I don't think that's the right move. I wouldn't want to trade Xavien Howard right now. I think he's a really key piece in what we're doing defensively and this massive turnaround. The guy has been a Dolphin since day one. We drafted him a handful of years ago, and he has every single year improved. So that's a guy that you don't want to lose from your team, especially in a really crucial part of your defense in the secondary. You want those guys on the team. But let's talk about a couple of things. Number one, Xavien Howard did play just absolutely slam dunk football last year. He was super, super productive. A lot of passes defensed. Obviously, everyone knows about the interceptions. But, there are a couple of factors that go into that. Number one, interceptions are not everything. Okay, and to me, as I've watched Xavien Howard play, as I've watched, film on him, as I've really gone and analyzed his game on the field, he isn't the shutdown corner that you would pay upwards of $20 million a year for. He is not the same type of cornerback as Jalen Ramsey. And even in some cases, now I'm not saying that Byron Jones is better, but in some cases, he's not even the same type of corner as Byron Jones. And what I mean by that is Xavien Howard purely ball hawks, okay? But he's not going to lock down his side of the field 24/7. He does miss some plays, okay? It just happens. And that's something that I have noticed as I've watched Xavien Howard play. Sometimes it's really kind of boom or bust. He'll have an amazing couple of games, and then the next game he gets blown up for a couple of plays, and, you feel a little shaky about it. But all in all, Xavien Howard, clearly top, cornerback in the league. He is amazing, and I don't want to see him leave. The other thing that I did want to mention, this is something that I have said before on this channel. If you remember, if you've watched, my videos in the past, I have a hard time believing, and this is just me personally. I want to know what you guys think. Let me know if you think that I'm totally wrong in the comment section, but I have a hard time believing that Xavien Howard would have had this type of year that he had in 2020 had Byron Jones not been on the field. Xavien Howard got thrown at so much because Byron Jones really did a solid job on the opposite end of the field covering his man. And if you have someone completely covered, you're going to have to go through your progressions. As a quarterback, you're going to have to look away from that if your guy's covered and go to the next option. And Xavien Howard got thrown at a lot more than Byron Jones last year. So had Byron Jones not been there, maybe Xavien Howard has a similar year, maybe he doesn't. Nobody really knows. So let's talk about the contract, and this is going to be a short part of it. Do I think that Xavien Howard should be extended? Yes. To keep it short and sweet, yes, but depending on the price. If Xavien Howard's, kind of causing all this stink and listen, I need the more money over a few $1 million, then okay. If we're bumping him from 13 million to 15, 16 million, that to me isn't as big of a deal to keep a key piece defensively on the team. Someone who is going to produce, someone who's been in Miami, someone who's bought into the system, that's valuable. But if he's, going over, listen, I want $20 million. I want to be the #1 paid corner in the league. I want to be higher than Jalen Ramsey. That's a lot of money. It's a lot of money to be paying out to a cornerback. You have to be able to afford the other players on your team. And frankly, I don't think Xavien Howard is Jalen Ramsey. And that's strictly as a Dolphins fan, guys. I love my Dolphins. I love the guys on our team. I think Jalen Ramsey is a better cornerback than Xavien Howard. I don't think Xavien Howard should be paid more than Jalen Ramsey. So it really depends. It depends on what he's asking for. It depends on how much higher than his contract he wants to go. And it also depends on his attitude. I feel like it depends on, if you're going to come out here and pitch fit and cross your arms and pull the Le'Veon Bell situation, then it kind of comes to a point I don't even want you on the team anymore. Because if you're not here to play football, if you're not here to be here for the team and work your butt off for the team, then all right, it's just going to be another Minkah Fitzpatrick, which obviously nobody wants. So I want to know what you guys think down below. Xavien Howard is a great cornerback. I'm not going away from that. He is a phenomenal, phenomenal cornerback in the NFL. Easily, in my opinion, top 5, top 3. You could definitely argue. I don't think that he's the best, though. And so if you're not the best, I'm not sure you should be paid like you are the best. So let me know what you think down below in the comment section. I appreciate you guys stopping by. I appreciate all the support. And if you could do me even a bigger favor with the support and subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it with your friends so no one misses a step this off season. Guys, I appreciate you stopping by. Have an awesome rest of your day. I'll catch you very soon with some more content. Take it easy. Fins up.